Hey guys, welcome to another episode of The Vinyl Den, your channel for record collecting by record collectors. My name is Nick.
Amine.
And today we're going to talk about something that I think has been kind of a growing issue, I think. At least I'm starting to see more, I've seen more and more of it on our Facebook group.
I've seen more people talking about it. I've necessarily experienced it myself, but I've been seeing a lot of people talk about it.
Yeah, and that's is it really kind of a growing issue that we're having these shipping delays and shipping issues from online retailers. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you click on the link down below and go check out the Vinyl Den Facebook group. You're probably tired of hearing us talk about it, but it's kind of a fun place to kind of go and hang out and talk about music. Also, make sure you give the episode a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below. What else are you supposed to do, Ian?
Notification bell.
Hit that notification bell and click on the link down below and go check out our merch page. We got some t-shirts on there, some sweatshirts, some other stuff, but go check that out. So I think as the pandemic started last year and really forced a lot of people to start buying albums online, I think we really started to see more and more of these shipping issues really kind of raise their ugly head. I've had a couple, which is kind of funny because Ian, you bought a lot more albums online than I have.
Nah, initially probably. You've probably bought a lot more recently. And to be fair, a lot of what I've bought has come from Amazon. Yeah. So it's, Amazon has their own, they're shipping their own stuff. So,
but that's kind of the funny thing is I think one of the first big issues I had shipping wise with an album was actually from Amazon. I bought a David Gilmour album, and it was shipped to me in this big, gigantic box, a loose record inside of a big box. And when I got it, it had seam splits at the top, splits at the bottom. The record was just beat to death in there. So I contacted Amazon, shipped it back to them. They shipped me another copy. And the second one that came, the whole corner of it, it was in a box, but the whole corner of it was all bent up and dinged up. So I had to ship it back a second time. The third time I got it, I actually called and talked to their customer service before they shipped the third one and asked them to put it in better packaging. And when I got it the third time, it was, definitely some of the better wrapping jobs I've seen from Amazon. It was definitely protected properly. And I know, at least from what I understand, we've got a member of the Vinyl Den Facebook group who actually works at Amazon. And I was actually talking to him around the same time about these issues. And he said that when Amazon gets these albums, if it doesn't come in an album shipper, they just put it in a box and ship it. Mm-hmm. So I think that's where Amazon gets a lot of their issues from. But I would think that with all the shipping issues I've seen online that people complaining about from Amazon, I would think that after a year or two,
they would have changed their
policies. They would have kind of changed the shipping one.
To be honest, every album I've received from Amazon has been in a regular album shipper box inside another box with plastic bubbles. Yeah. So I mean, it's still some movement, but it's in a shipper in itself. So,
yeah.
That's every album, even going back, say 2 years ago when I was ordering albums.
But that's what the guy on Facebook said was if the label doesn't ship the album to Amazon in that shipping box,
they just toss it in
They
a
just
box.
put it in another box and ship it.
Yeah, I've never had one
actually
come
package
like
them those way.
I've never had one come from Amazon that wasn't in a record shipper. But I have ordered albums from like on Discogs from other sources, and to be honest, I've never had any problems with that. But sometimes I'll get them in a box like that, but they've got it packed with bubble, protected. And I've never had any problems. I've only ever had one delay, honestly, with shipping, and that was not as a result of the online provider. It was a result of the post office.
So when it comes to Discogs, I think I've definitely ordered more albums through Discogs than probably any other online source. But the thing is, you have to remember with Discogs is a lot of sellers on there are small independent record stores,
brick and mortar stores,
or they're record dealers. So they generally have a better idea of how to package albums I haven't seen or heard of too many issues with Discogs, and I've ordered a lot from Discogs, but I know there's other people out there that have ordered more than me, and they kind of have the same story, that they don't really have an issue with them. It's generally when they go to like the more bigger box stores, or if they go to eBay is kind of where they start having more of those issues. And I know that I had ordered an album from Target, actually, back early part of this year, I believe it was, maybe in the end of 2020. And actually, I got this album in a plastic bag. And the whole corner of it was completely bent in almost like a 90-degree angle. And I've seen other people talk about that. And, like, if you're any kind of retail business, you should probably never ship anything that's fragile in a bag.
Right.
And records are definitely fragile.
I don't think you should be shipping anything in a bag, quite honestly.
Well, it depends. I think it depends on what it is.
Yeah.
But definitely don't ship records that way. And it because you're just asking for issues.
Right.
So now that you're seeing a business like Amazon get into these record clubs, and I think and obviously record clubs are just still a fraction of a sliver of record sales.
Still in their infancy, really.
But I think as you see that kind of grow, I think maybe you're going to start seeing retailers look at the way that they ship albums and try to find a better way to do it and more secure way to do it.
Yeah, hopefully.
Because sending things in gigantic oversized boxes or in bags, or I've even seen pictures online of just I don't know where they ordered it from, but it was a record with a shipping label slapped on it and stuck in the mail. That's probably the worst way to ship something.
Yeah, I've never heard of that, but that's terrible.
I have absolutely seen that a couple of different times. Obviously, it's something that I haven't experienced. But, there's definitely people out there that have had issues like that before, too. It just seems like something, and I don't know if it's because we're just buying more albums online because of, store closures and things like that, that the volume has increased. So maybe that's why these shipping issues have kind of become a bigger issue.
Right. Does the volume improve the quality of shipping, or does it decrease the quality of shipping?
Yeah.
I guess that's the question to ask.
Well, that's all we got for you today, guys. Thanks for checking the show out. Drop us a comment down below and let us know what you guys think. Have you guys had growing issues with shipping? Is it as far as like bent albums, dinged up albums, broken albums? I know that
or just poor packaging.
Poor packaging. There's someone in the Facebook group who received somewhat kind of a rare album that they've been looking for a while, and because of shipping issues, it was actually cracked when they got it, which is absolutely terrible. And it's, I believe in that situation, it was something that they couldn't even replace.
Right.
So it was they'd have to get their money back. So, I don't know. Let us know what you guys think. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure you give us the old thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below. Check out all those links down below, too. There's a bunch of them down there.
Notification bell, merch store.
Patreon page.
Everything.
Facebook group. There's a bunch of it down there. But that's all we got, man. Until next time.
Talk to y'all later.
Keep on spinning. Peace.